This video is a summary of the study journal for the Somebody Factor teaching series. The title of the journal is Planet for Purpose, Breaking Through Dry Places. I'm going to provide you with a brief summary, and I will premiere this video to field any questions that you may have. You notice from the table of contents there are 7 chapters in your journal. There will be 7 sessions that coincide with the chapters of the journal. On chapter 1, you notice that there is a line that says worship. That is a song that I feel led of the Lord to share. Each chapter will have a worship song. You will either download that or listen to it on YouTube Music, Google Play, Apple or iTunes, whatever you normally use to listen to your music, Spotify, any of those methods and apps to listen to the music. But each chapter will have a worship song, and each chapter will have a monitor that will have a live teaching or a previously recorded teaching that I will premiere. Each week there will be positive affirmation. I did not provide an example. This will be the opportunity, based on how the Lord ministers to you, to write your own positive affirmation to move you forward each day of the week leading up to the next session. Prayer seeds. Each week comes with 5 days of scripture reading. And so read, meditate, pray. And then there is a tracking mechanism that coincides with the week. And as we work through this, I will come back and provide further instructions on what happens on those particular pages. Then you have the spiritual meal planner. Each week you have weekly reflections. This will be the opportunity to 6 words that have stood out to you based on your reading, to put them on display here. Again, there's more positive affirmation. Again, there's worship and a live teaching. I'm going to scroll through pretty quickly. For the most part, each week is similar. There's 1 or 2 things that may be a little different, but for the most part, it's going to be similar. And they're pretty self-explanatory, but if you don't understand a page, just come back to this video, pose your question, and I will respond. Per observation, the 4 questions that you can respond to. Week 3. Week 4. Or week 3. We're still on week 3. Week 4. Week 5. You'll notice in week 5, there's a diagram called ethos. I will discuss this particular diagram, and you will be given the questions during that teaching. And also your scriptures are now just the address where they're located. You actually have to research it and delve into the word and write them out. In week 5, you have a page for forecasting, where we will start talking about your goals, where you feel that God is calling you to in this season as you are spending time in His presence. Then we'll do vision casting. As I stated, this is pretty self-explanatory. If not, then just pose your questions, and I'll be more than happy to respond to them. In week 7, I will come back and explain the power board, what happens on this power board as it relates to vision casting and where you believe God is calling you to moving forward. And then you've been provided several pages for your personal journal. You can print these out and make as many pages as necessary.